This is the opportunity. There's not going to be another UN Road Safety Week dedicated to pedestrian safety in the next 1 or 2 decades. This is our chance to really show that action is needed to protect pedestrians.
In so many countries, one sees examples of roads being built without any engagement with the community. They're cut out. They're given no chance to influence the discussion, no voice. And what's so important about this first ever UN Global Road Safety Week for pedestrians is that we are giving them a voice.
Many children have died because of coming on the road or crossing the road because the cars are moving too fast and there are no underpasses or bridges to let them cross.
There are things that must be done to address the risks that these children face as they walk to school every day. Sidewalks are broken. Most children do walk to school. They often walk in the dark. They are forced to walk on the road next to cars that are driven by people who are sometimes unlicensed in extremely dangerous environments. And it's, we think, a human right of these children that they should be able to leave their homes and get to school and return home safely in the evening. And right now what's happening is an absolute scandal because these kids are walking every day in unsafe environments, and we've done many scientific studies, and they show that in some of the worst hit neighborhoods in urban Africa, over 3% of children are being injured in road traffic every year. And if that was happening in Europe or America, there would be a public outcry.
The special week that will be focused on pedestrians, that's a very welcome gesture because for a long time, these are people that have not been considered when we talked about road safety. And there's a very special and vulnerable group that is affected. These are the young children whose basic right of education is sometimes curtailed just because our roads are not safe. Every mother is in anguish as they release their children to go to school because they're not sure whether the child will come back, and if they do, will they be injured? Will they be disabled? So this is a great concern, especially in the area of children.
It's just not safe at all. Like there are cars everywhere, there are autos everywhere, there are people everywhere, and it's not safe to walk in a place which is always so crowded. And I think there are no rules, especially when it comes to pedestrians, and the roads have no pavements, and if they do, then they're not used in the way they should, they're not clean, and it's not easy to walk on them, and they're broken.
Every year, several 100,000 of people die walking, knocked over by a car or a motorcycle, walking. These are kids walking to school, people walking to work, coming back from a playground, leaving the house and never coming back. Often people who are not even able to drive a car or even to buy one, to afford one. So the most basic form of transportation, walking, which we all do at some stage, has become a really dangerous thing to do. We need to turn that around because walking should be healthy and should be safe. This is why we have dedicated the second United Nations Global Road Safety Week to pedestrian safety. People should have the right to walk safely wherever they want to walk to.